I keep thinking that slender man over there, I gotta stop watching or listening to creepypasta in my tent at night. Another beautiful morning. I love these easy, no fuss, no rush putaways when the weather's like this. I can let the sun dry out my tent, the outside of the tent. Of course, absolutely zero condensation on the two skinner. Look at the gap between the first and second layers. Nice bit of air going in there, keeping it dry as a desert inside the tent. No Crux waterproof sleeping bag on this trip. Look at those sheep. I don't know where they've come from. Someone on my Instagram post has said that they're groupies. They're my sheep groupies. I think I agree, because wherever I go, sheep are following me. Of course, the sheep on their sheep vine. The word is out. Wherever I go, I keep leaving my trace of flattened grass. There is prime munching to be had. So they're just waiting for me to clear up. On your toes, sheepy ones. That human with the big green cow has gone. Let's go. There's the sea. I knew it was there. Look, can you see it? There's a better view of the sea, Barmouth, where I'm heading. I'm going to take the little detour and go to that town because I'm still out of gas. I'm still carrying about 4-5 days worth of dehydrated stuff in my bag. But most of all, I don't care about that. I've been surviving perfectly well on what I can get from the service stations, which are few and far between, and the shops. The shops in Barmouth, so I'll be refueling now. But it's cappuccinos I'm missing. That's what I want the gas for. We are still heading across again before turning back up north. So we're traversing this mountain group, the Cadair Idris. If I pronounced that right, correct. Some of the most beautiful mountains in Wales, apparently. We'll see. Okay, we're turning off now, going down towards the route. There it is, plain to see the next mountains. It's across, you can even see the roots going up. I think we're going along the ridges and down into Barmouth. Just seeing a Top Gun fly straight through that, dipping its wings. I don't know if that was towards me or what, because it was really low, but it dipped his wings and kept on going. Maybe he was to me. Maybe he's got some kind of heat-seeking apparatus in there. And he saw me out here. There's no one else out here. So thank you very much, Top Gun. Look at that down there. There's the road. There's a few cars parked there. I don't know if you can see it, but up there, that little spur, there's a red tent, maybe two. So I guess they're kind of wild camping, ain't it? I mean, they've walked about 100 meters uphill from their car. They put their tent in a really nice position. Yeah, well, everyone's got to start somewhere. Sorry if that sounds elitist, but that kind of makes me laugh. So just before the road, I found this surprisingly very clear. I thought it would be really peaty, but very clear water here. So I've got 5 litres on board before we start climbing again. I've seen people moan about carrying water. I just don't get it. Yeah? Water is life. Never moan about carrying water. You need it. You can never have enough of it. You never hear me complaining about carrying water. Don't care how much it weighs. Oh yeah, I've also got 1 boost on board, so thank you again, channel members and subscribers. Now this is the finishing point for yesterday's stage, yeah? There's a Cambrian Way sign up there. And this Cicerone guidebook casually says, walk down that way or the other way, 15 kilometers there might be accommodation, 9 kilometers might be accommodation. No, You're gonna walk that after a long day out on the hills, you know, and look at that. I met someone up there and he goes, call a taxi. You think a taxi's gonna come out here for you without charging you that? Yeah, it's happened to me a long time ago. I might tell you about that story. It put me off coming to Wales for quite a bit. Yeah, we'll see if I tell you that story. Yeah, anyway, no, I wish Trailblazers made a guide for this, because that Trailblazers guides are much better than the Cicerone guides. In fact, I'm not even reading a lot of the Cicerone guide for this, just seeing where the shops are and stuff like that. Yeah, because those two that wrote it are starting to annoy me with their comments. Would you look at this? There's the car park. There's another road. That might be the road the guidebook's talking about, but I think it's the one up there. And look up there. People, tents. I think that is the way I'm going. So I've just been speaking to some of those people down there. It was like an escalator. Oh, there goes the plane. Look at that. That's what they're waiting for. See that? It's dipping its wings for everyone watching. It's the Mac Loop. And there's only two places in the world where you see low-flying planes like that. One's in Death Valley, and the other one is up there. Apparently, UK planes and NATO planes, American planes, there's American flags there, there's RAF flags down there. You know, this is one of their routes. That's why all these people are there. Apparently, some of them were spotting me when I was up on that, because they got like long-range, camera lenses. They were tracking me coming down that mountain on that side. Good job I never went for a wee. They come through the valley and then they turn through those two mountains there. So it must be training, dog fights or whatever. There's the plane spotters. This is quite an easy scramble, even with a 60-litre pack, but I put my poles away, giving it full respect. Planes are coming more frequently now. There was two of them now. Just met a couple of what look like geography teachers with their pupils up there. One of them showing off in front of his pupils. He reckons he done this in 7 days when he was a lad, from the north to the south. Yeah. He reckons people run this in 2 days. Yeah, professional athletes. I smell a bit of showboat in there in front of his pupils, but you know, good luck to him if he did this in 7 days. I don't know what he's been flying. Or they'll just look tougher back in the day. But then again, there's the mentality that I'm talking about. You know, I won't mention how many miles and all this. I mean, he thinks I'll be impressed that he told me that he done it in 7 days. I'm not impressed. How can you enjoy it in 7 days? That's madness. That is just pure pain. If you did do it in 7 days, pure pain. But anyway, I mean, divide 300 by 7. My maths ain't great, but you get the picture over this kind of terrain. There's the route today. Over that mountain, over these crags, up this mountain when I think there's a summit cane, and then beautiful ridge walking all the way to Barmouth. Very close to the summit of Maid Mo, 870 meters above sea level. These mountains are starting to bite now in this blistering heat. Lucky I got that water. Look at that view over there. I had 5 litres, I've got 2.5 now. Plus I was boosted up as well with 1 drink, so I'm out of boost now. No more boosts until Barmouth. What a view. Look at the route ahead. There's our 10-miler over there. 10-dayer over there. Look at that view.
And I saw a shadow, and I knew exactly what it was going for. So I like dropped my wrap, so it went down like that.
There's the sea down there. Much more clear now, look at it. Stretching away up towards Ireland. Once we get down there, we're heading north. Look at this. The peculiar pebble stackers are back. If you're a long time subscriber to my channel, you might remember I uploaded a load of my old VHS digitized up onto YouTube, and there's the Wilderness Walks series with Cameron McNeish, and he remarks that he kicks down these pebbles and canes, can't stand them, yeah, doesn't see no need for them on the hill, yeah. If you don't know the way, you shouldn't be on the hill, is his opinion. I'm not so extreme as that. I won't kick them down, but I do find it funny when I see people stacking pebbles on top of canes. Sorry, but it's really strange behaviour. There must be some kind of psychological reason behind it. If anyone knows, let me know. This is the rocky summit of Penny the Gear, 897 meters above sea level. Look at that infestation of whatever these are, but I will brave it. I will brave the swarm to go up here. Look at that. These don't bite. Whoa, it's a blizzard of them. No, these are biting. I ain't going up there. They've had me. They're swarming everywhere. There's a mountain shelter there. Look at them. What are they doing up there? There's a kite up here. They do not want me at that summit for some reason. Let me see if I can trick them and go the other way around. I ain't going to be put off by no bloody insects. I'm coming through, you bastards. What the? Get that? Things I do for YouTube. Made it. Defiance. What a route. I don't know what they are, but they're all over me. No insects put snowy matrix off. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. So I'm at the summit of Cadair Idris, 616 meters. Suppose it's up there. Next. What do you mean you suppose? Of course it's up there. Where else would it be? As I climb up yet another hill, I'm just reflecting on my interactions today, and on that slope, Mac 1 with the train spotters, with the plane spotters. There was one guy, yeah, he was sitting like on a deck chair. He got up and he walked about 10 meters and he just flopped on the floor, complaining that his legs had gone. I had to laugh. I couldn't help it, I had to laugh here. 10 meters and he was up the hill and he was dead. Some people I've left the day walkers long behind. They don't come up here. They'll go down probably into that town down there. That's why I think most of them headed off into only Cambrian Way has come up this way. Back in the wilderness again. What a beautiful view out there. So another strategic wild camp. Couple of miles outside Barmouth. You can see down there is the causeway, wooden bridge there. Should be walking down tomorrow. Have to be inside the tent because the midges and the flying ants have exploded today. As you saw at that summit, they're everywhere now, and these ones bite. There's the view. Good night.